So, yeah, let's head right into it. We are gonna do a Fangs of Cabalist. How long can you make these names now? Oh, that's literally how long you can make them. Okay, perfect. Veterans? Nah, I'm new to the game, right? Never played this game ever before, so let's go ahead into normal difficulty. There we go. So yeah, Harbinger's Dominator's Blade is the new item coming with Fangs of Astakarn that I wanna try out here and play around with. What the hell is my character doing? There we go. Still the wrong breath. Man, woman, hardcore.
Good, you're back.
I guess it's fixed in a way.
WH Omega Lu rekt Cocktail erekt Blumslied erekt
I don't know if I'm happy or sad I can't hear that. Thanks so much for 50. Oh wait, it's still going, holy shit.
Good, you're back.
44 Manns, lächelndes Gesicht.
There we go. Thank you so much for 57 months, Toma. Much appreciated support. Welcome back to the Bloomers. Welcome back. So, we're gonna start with the Skellies, right? Let's go start with the Skelly boys. Also, don't forget to like put pet attack on your bar if you want to, right? Like to command them around a bit easier and smoother. Lächelndes Gesicht, yeah. Flippin' Hans, man. Okay, we don't really care about the two-hander as a necro build, do we? Whatever. It clearly says erect. Nah, but it's like erect. It's not erect, right? It's different. Totally different. Legally distinct erection. I mean, what? So, yeah, let's get this weapon at least. It's a small damage boost. This one is not. Oh, they still have like. Okay. Yeah, I'm currently playing on one patch that has like one minor like display bug. It doesn't show like any minus, like, what are they even called in English? Like, for example, like 5 to 10 physical damage. There should be like a line between the 5 and the 10, but it's not shown. That will be fixed, obviously, like next patch, but currently it's a little, like some minor UI bug for some reason. It's like the classic, you fix one bug and then like some other like totally unrelated thing gets broken in the on the other hand, like on the other end of the game, kind of thing. Nice camera focus, thank you. I fucking love my camera resetting to automatic every single time and then failing to automatically focus properly. But hey.
Good, you're back.
Directly.
Also, Azamin, thank you so much for 44 months. And Shadow Reaper, thank you so much for 13 months. And also Adjacent, thank you so much for 29 months. Welcome back, guys. I appreciate all the support. Also, yeah, sorry for not streaming like for almost 2 weeks. I did not plan to stream that little. Certainly not. I did want to stream like at least my 2 to 3 times a week, but I don't know, like there was so much other shit to do in IRL. So like whenever I was at home, I didn't even play either, and I was just basically big time sleepy. So yeah. Welcome on Pickle Toes. I am back. I am back.
Good, you're back.
Is there support for Chaos Skitties early game? I thought it lacked support until endgame. Maybe. Maybe there is now. Maybe there is now. Well, not in Act 1 at least. Not in Act 1. We're not playing Chaos Skitties yet at this very second. Certainly not. Your eyesight is not that bad yet, Toma. Come on. You're younger than me. It can't be that bad. Come on, Mr. Skeleton. Kill Kaizok, the reanimator. Easy clap. Okay. Can I just equip like the offhand maybe for a bit? Why not, right? There was like another offhand with like pet stats, right, that you get like a little later. Needs like around level 8, I believe. Or was it 9? I think it was like 8 only. Also, white items are trash, right? Like, never pick up white items, not worth it. Ever. There's no fancy crafting we can do with that. Unfortunately, the game doesn't really do that. Actually, now you could maybe, with Thanks of Asakarn, maybe you could like reroll affixes. I'm not so sure. Is this how the texture is supposed to look? Or do I have some weird settings on right now? Wait, the shaders? Okay, never mind. I thought for some reason like the shaders were responsible for the rock protruding more through the ground or not, but that was not the case. I mean, it would have been really weird. Come on, Skitty Bros. Need some help here. Okay. '69 for Zeke for this one. Nice, nice. What else? What else do we have here? I mean, you should use a fireball, right? It's like the best skill in the game early if you don't actually use a skill. If you don't spec into a skill. Oh shit, the flippin' music was not going for Twitch, right?
Ah, we
Jesus.
speak at last.
Good, you're back.
Yo,
Headset
DMT.
direct.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. How's it going? Thanks for the support. It's a nice casting speed. That's good for my fireballs. Let's go, let's go. Choo-choo! Season 8 tomorrow. Did I wish? Right, I fucking wish. It's gonna be at some point soon, though. Something is wrong with the lighting, I feel like. Looks different. Looks like so plastic for some reason. Did I change my settings? You play PoE for 5,000 hours, but the resistance system grind down, so fucks you up. Oh, it's like the same thing, right? Huh? I mean, there's more resistances, sure. But I mean, it's still the same concept, basically. You do have to know what damage type what enemies deal, I guess, in order to prepare for some like scarier ones. And it is a little hard in Grim Dawn to like know, for example, whether this dark red thing is chaos or vitality damage. Like chaos and vitality damage, I have to agree, are like not really well separated, like visually. That's a little rough. When will there be another Berserker stream? Soon, actually, very, very soon. I was thinking about playing some Berserker today even, but then I remembered that I need to do like 1 or 2 things on the Berserker character off stream, so that I can then after that play him properly on stream again. Because some things I cannot quite show, unfortunately, yet. Alright, alright. Yeah, I mean, eventually, for endgame you need like all resistances anyway. Like for ultimate difficulty, I would say you want basically all resistances maxed out. Kinda anyway. You can get away with like not having all resistances maxed for like some parts in ultimate still, but very soon, eventually you want all resistances to be maxed out in Grim Dawn anyway. And I would say like getting res maxed in Grim Dawn is, even if there are more resistances in Grim Dawn than say in PoE, I would still say it's arguably easier to max out all resistances compared to maxing out chaos res in PoE. So, yeah. Any news about Fangs of Astakarn? Well, we're getting a new misadventure today, so we're getting some new news. Hopefully, literally today. Any news before today? I don't think there were like any proper news before today, to be fair. But yeah, we're gonna check out news together today, wherever they are actually out. Do I like clearing the map 100% or just speedrun it with all characters? So, I played this game for over 8,000 hours, right? So, after some time, you know where to go. So I only go where I need to go on characters usually. That said, whenever I do play like some new content, like for example, whenever I'm like exploring new areas for Fangs of Astakarn playtest, or whenever also like I explored this game the very first time, I did explore literally everything, because the game does have like many secret spots that you, well, that might or might not be more or less important. And in order to know for future playthroughs where to go and where not to go, you need to do at least one playthrough where you fully explore like every single corner of all the maps in my opinion. Not just because of you getting rewarded by some loot, but also because you simply know for like the next run, is it worth to go here or not? So yeah, I mean, if you're like new to the game, you definitely like need to explore everything, I would say. Or like you should, rather. I should also summon my skeletons. What am I doing? Da 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 da. Hang on. I was talking about this like one pet affix, like pet offhand earlier, and I forgot to actually pick it up, right? Jesus Christ. Be boomer. Okay, where did we go? It's like here, right? It's around Gilius. Like the second zombie. Well, not the second zombie, I mean there's tons of zombies in the game, of course. But like the lightning hero zombie over here has a corpse next to him, which always drops like green offhand, which always has pet stats. So if you're playing a pet build, you should probably always pick that one up. How the hell did I forget about it? This one, right? This rotting corpse here always will drop Carver's Conjuring Bone, which needs 99 spirit. There we go. To be fair, now with like Kaizok Skull, and I did get a Subjugator's prefix on Kaizok Skull, which has pet stats. This one actually doesn't give me more pet damage, because it has the same like implicit 7% base stats for all pets compared to the prefix on this one. So it actually didn't even increase my damage, but oh well. Frames dropping? Oh shit. Is it back to normal now? That was weird. How much pain in the ass is it to get all the lower nodes to drop from mobs? Like global attacks are on the rise, you mean? There's not that many lower nodes actually dropping from mobs, I think. There's lower nodes like dropping from destructible environment though. Like from bookshelves and stuff like that. Like I think the global attacks on the rise lower node is from bookshelves as well. Flames of Ignapar leveling when? That is a good question. It's not my favorite skill, to be fair.
I need some time.
And I've been suggesting some changes to the skill to create, and like whenever they do some of those changes, I will definitely play it, but they might also not do the changes that I suggested, so... Because some of them might be a little too... basically like too much effort to do, right? How do I not have a single ring yet? What the hell? Okay, let's go inside here, talk to people. Have they announced more news about new expansion? They will have some news of some kind today. But most definitely not a release date. This is just gonna be some like small behind the scenes look into like whatever they're working on right now when it comes to development. Wait, I dropped even more frames? What the fuck? Yo, adjacent workman. Show new locations on map if it's possible. You mean like this? Oh my god, new location. Holy shit. Holy shit. New chatters, you're in for a treat. Rekt is easily top 5 pet player in the world. He loves to sit back AFK and let his pets do the work for him. His favorite pet is his mod, Ground Zero Gaming, who's a very good boy. He is the bestest boy, yeah. He just needs to hurry up and get Season 8 fixed, right? Yo, Extreme, welcome. Wonder when 1.3 will go live. Probably at some point between today and the end of the year. Wait, am I hiding chat on stream? Wait, it shouldn't be hidden. What the fuck? Wait, it's working, right? No, YouTube is working. Wait, why is Twitch not working? That's weird. You're right. Oh my god. Stuff is always breaking. Streamlab, Twitch... Okay, I did. Hang on. The HUD name? The HUD name is 1.3 playtest, I guess. Feed pics testing. No, that didn't work. Platform is Twitch, YouTube. Yes, yes. Save settings, yes. Hey, okay, there we go. Twitch is back. Twitch chat is back on stream. One of you're the only person lurking on the forum hoping that Grimace Adventure 201 will appear any second. Well, good that you are here in chat, then I don't have to do it. As long as you report to me right away whenever it's actually live. I wanna check it out as well, ASAP. Refresh the page non-stop. Okay. And Adjacent got me banned right away by dropping a slur, or what the fuck is this now? Brother. Okay. Adjacent, you got me banned, what the fuck? Stream's still dead? It shouldn't be. Dude, like, trying to stream with German internet is like next level, man. It's like next level hard. Fucking German internet, yeah. Okay, Wheel of the Ring, GG. Bonus to all pets, 12% HP. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we have actually tons of pet affixes. I feel like it's a lot easier to get pet affixes with things of Ostacorn. Like it is adding and some new affixes for pets. Got some Primal Will here. Damage, Chaos Res. Damage, Freeze Res. Nice, nice. I'm playing this game called Grim Dawn. I don't know if you've heard about it, DS Enjoyer. It's a pretty good RPG. I just started playing it today for the first time ever. Yeah, so far I can recommend, like it sounds pretty fun. What is new? Well, I heard there's a new expansion coming out soon.
Good, you're back. What? You follow the...
This game is trash, never played it. Never play it in the future. Dude, I even heard there's like community seasons or something like that. Like how crazy is that? Like a community making their own seasons, right? And there's like ladders as well apparently. I don't know like how you get points on those ladders, but there's ladders. And there's like one guy who apparently has like the most points in hardcore this season, or like whatever like the last season was, and the season before that as well. Kind of crazy. I think his name is like, I don't know, like DS Hater or something like that. Actually kind of similar to your name, but like a little different. Such a tryhard, I know, right? Insane, man. Okay, let's... Honestly, we just commit to this as well right away. I wanna have some Raven Boy. Should discuss Iran in chat a bit. Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. One thing is pretty funny though, right? There was a... I don't know what kind of statistic there was. I mean... Whichever statistic you didn't do yourself is maybe made up in some way, right? Who knows? Anyway, so There's like one statistic, right, that like the German chancellor that we have right now is the least popular world leader of all countries in the whole world. Like even less popular than Trump and some others. Like it makes sense to me as a German, it totally makes sense, but it's interesting that it's actually like public knowledge that it's that fucking bad. Despising the US even. Doubtful, to be honest. Yeah, it is certainly, like, I was also surprised. I mean, I know nobody, like, nobody that likes
You're
him
back.
here. But
Blackbelt.
maybe... I mean, I feel like there's gotta be, like, somebody worse out there. But I know personally nobody that likes him. Maybe I don't know the right people. Listen to wieder wer. Yeah, welcome guys. Also, just Theos, thank you so much for the 51 months. Appreciate the support. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Brother, what are these DCs, man? Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, maybe I'm getting like police knocking at my door already. Dude, I didn't even say like Merz like Aya, right? So, like, what the fuck, man? And I still got my stream like DDoSed or what? But now I said it, I guess, but what the fuck? Is YouTube still fine? YouTube's fine, right? Why the hell is my YouTube chat being auto-translated to German? Oh my god. Thankfully not on stream at least. Yo, next squad. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, the YouTube auto-translate is really weird, not gonna lie. Let's go with Fiend, I guess, yeah. It should be good for Chaos Scuddies, I think. Let's get Mr. Caw as well. Two things the real men hate right now: auto-translates and AI features and literally everything. I mean, kinda. I mean, you know it can help sometimes. Like, even if it doesn't help you, you know there's somebody out there for whom it's like actually helpful and so on. But it's also really, really weird. You love skellies? Hell yeah. Bloodburst? No. Okay. The chaos resistance is over here in vulnerability, right? I wonder how that works. Okay, we're gonna see later. I think I wanna push the necro tree a bit more though. Or we can get, yeah, let's get one more skeleton first.
Well, I'll be.
The April 1st joke still hurts you. Dude, I couldn't resist, I'm sorry. I literally couldn't resist. I really couldn't. It was too easy. You were actually streaming and you believed. I mean, to be fair, you were not the only one, and I do apologize for any for anybody out there who had to explain what Season 4 is to their wives or to their children or to their employers. But yeah, I guess you got wrecked by April Fool's Day. I think pets still learn the game, yeah, I never played this game before. I heard pets are pretty good to play. Too late to apologize. It's too late. I guess it's too late indeed, yeah. Well, the only way to make up for that is to announce Season 4 tomorrow, right? Which I'm not able to do yet. Season 4? Season 8. Season 4 was last book. Anyway, as soon as we have a demo ready,
Good, you're back.
we will start some network testing,
Minions.
Season 8, which
which
will enable Season 8 for more people than the last time when we did testing. Usually we only did playtests with a couple of people, right? But I think since this next test is also gonna be a proper network test, we will need some more people to put some pressure on the system. Season 7 tiebreakers in Season 8. You mean the... What was it even, boundless super bosses? SR super bosses basically, with timer. Boss speed kills, right. I mean, there's that, which I think was pretty good. There would also be I think things that make sense need to be timed. Right, you need times. You need timers. Otherwise, people will just play boring ass tanks. I would like to have timers for boundless dungeons too. And I would like to have. Well, there are already timers for standard SR, right? Standard SR can also be done with timers. But the thing with boundless dungeons with timers is, if you imagine you drop some really good loot, right? And then you need to decide to either go for the timer or go for the loot. I mean, timed stuff works better if there's no loot dropping in the actual area, right? Yeah, no, I think so too. Like, ultimately, you want people to be awarded for both being able to push deep, but also do it within like a certain time limit, because otherwise you just have like a tank fiesta. Some decisions have to come with pain sometimes. Yeah, like I would not mind trying to do like timed bonus dungeons somehow. Unpickable, welcome, welcome. Dude, hopefully the stream is like finally stable now after like a 2 or 3 DCs already. Like, what the hell was that, dude, earlier? If you know somebody that works on Season 8 development, could you tell them that from me that I need a physical mortar trap set? A set even. I mean, I'll try to connect to some Season 8 developers, yeah. Not sure if it needs a set, but... Okay, let's also remove yellow items here now. We're way past that. Is Revenant required for Stronghold Paladin? I mean, you want like a source of flat resistance reduction, whether that's gonna be Revenant or something else, that's another question. Might depend on your setup. So maybe, maybe not. You guys have a Rots mod section? I played Reign of Terror at some point. And there should be a channel on my stream about Reign of Terror as well, yeah. If you want to discuss that stuff. I mean, you're gonna have more Reign of Terror enjoyers on the official Discord or like on the forums, of course. There are some channel for Reign of Terror there as well. To be fair, I personally don't care about Diablo 2 that much, so I have played it, yes. And I think it's a pretty awesome mod, for sure. But ultimately I didn't play it that much. I think the last time I played Reign of Terror was like 4 years ago, maybe 3, something like that. But yeah, there's like tons of good mods in Grimdawn. What's the best combination of masteries to quickly get good AoE? There is not a lot of good early AoE. I mean, there's Force Wave, there's Promise Strike, there's Odextra's Flash Freeze, there's also Kyler's Tempest like Penetti, which have some decent AoE. There's Blackwater Cocktail and Demolitionist. Necromancer's best AoE ability, I mean, Skellies are decent, but they're actually better at single target than AoE, I would say. Ravenous Earth's probably like the best AoE. Ill Omen can also be fine, but it's gonna like fall off damage-wise rather quickly. Also for Occultist, I mean, Drixie Eye is fine, but arguably better for AoE early at least is Bloody Pox. A company that actually cares should make a new 40k RPG. Yeah, maybe. First of all, I'm hoping that Dawn of War 4 is not gonna be as bad as Dawn of War 3. But then again, that's obviously not an RPG. I mean, the only 40k game I actually like is Dawn of War 1, I think. I mean, Dawn of War 2 was also okay, like the campaign was pretty cool. But like the only 40k game that had proper replayability for me personally was Dawn of War 1. There was no other game. that was close to that to me, like for me. Have I tried the new Hero Siege season? No, I've never played Hero Siege and I don't think I will. To be fair, I don't really play ARPGs that much. I played like over 8,000 hours of Grim Dawn, sure, and like over 1,000 hours of Last Epoch, sure. And I played some PoE, I played some PoE 2, I played some Dragonkin the Banished, I played some whatever, like Diablo 3, 2, 4, but like the discrepancy between like my time playing Grim Dawn and like my time playing all other RPGs combined is just so big. Like if I'm not playing Grim Dawn, I'd rather just play like a different genre, honestly, most of the time. You rather play roguelikes than RPGs. Understandable. And also lately I've not been playing like anything really, to be fair. No time for games. I'm just a Grim Dawn player, not an RPG player. Yeah, maybe. It's not my favorite genre, no. My favorite genre is probably... Well, it used to be RTS games, for sure. Like I used to love like StarCraft, Age of Empires, Stronghold series, Warcraft 3 was also good, but I feel like Warcraft 3 was not even that great. Warcraft 3 like was great because of all the fun maps you could play. Supreme Commander was actually a great game too, yeah. Supreme Commander 1 was insane. Or like was insane for its time as well. And then yeah, I think that my most played RTS is probably actually Dawn of War 1. Probably. I mean, I played Dawn of War 1 basically competitive for a bit. But like, I mean, the game wasn't that big or famous, so it didn't really matter. Have I tried Beyond the Reason? I've not yet, no. I should just get the Forge Alliance Forever patch and try that. Is D4 an emote? I mean, yeah. Isn't that appropriate? Beyond the Reason's cool, but it's a bit too much for you, even though it has a lot of cool subcom features. Yeah, I looked at some videos about Beyond the Reason, and for some reason I think it's like visually like worse than Supreme Commander, even though it's like a newer game. I don't know why. At least it felt like harder for me to understand stuff there when watching, but I didn't... I mean, once you play, things usually get a lot easier for you. Most played games probably CS 1.6. Nice, nice. I remember playing 1.6 the first time at some like internet cafe when I was like 13, I think. That was fun times. But honestly, I'm terrible at shooters. So like, sure, it was like fun to play with some friends, but ultimately I was just terrible at shooters. Like, so bad. So it never really like became my favorite genre. Where's Grimace Adventure 201? Well, it will be soon, hopefully. We'll be here soon. Age of Empires 2 and Dota, hell yeah. Yeah, I played a lot of Dota and then... I guess similar to how I'm like a Grim Dawn player, I was like a League of Legends player for also like a long time. Like between 2011 and like 2015, apart from like the occasional like Dawn of War 1 match, or wait, like between 2010 and 2014 maybe, between like the occasional like Dawn of War 1 match and once Hearthstone came out, like the occasional like card game match, I literally only played one game and nothing else. I just played LoL and that's it. Like, I didn't really play other games at all. Always like kind of hyper focus on like trying to be good at one game, I guess. And I guess for most people who love playing RPGs, that game was Diablo 2 in the past, right? But we don't need a two-hander, do we? This weapon right here, it's not really Chaos Skeletons, right? It's quite the opposite, it's Aether Skeletons.
Ah, we speak at last.
But for now, we'll take whatever we have, or like whatever we get to support Skeletons a bit, right? Have I tried Deadlock? What is Deadlock? This looks like Overwatch to me. I mean, anything shooter related is something I played either when I was like basically doing nothing with my life and was really bored by any other game, or if I had like some friends who were also playing some shooters at the time. And yeah, most of them also don't play games anymore, really. It's a MOBA. Well, it's like a... isn't it like a hero shooter? It looks like a 3D MOBA, maybe. Maybe it's like... what's the game called again? Like Smite? Maybe I'm just like bad at anything like first person. Like if there was like a MOBA that's third person or like first person even. Like Smite, right? I was terrible at Smite. Like I tried Smite a bit, but it's like I don't know, it wasn't for me. I played MOBAs coming from RTS games, right? So for me, like anything that wasn't like top down, I was just terrible at. But I guess for people who played like shooters in the past, or like came from shooters, games like Smite or that game, right, Deadlock are more natural to transition to.
What's with all
I should play Team Fortress 2. Get the orange box now. Dude, Team Fortress 2 was such a good time, like in 2008 or 7 or whenever it was a thing. Okay, let's go buy Equilibrium. Pretty good relic. For level 18. And also, since we have the Smith now, let's go get some other stuff as well. Like Anti-Venom Salve, for example, is great to get your poison dress up. Or get some Scaled Hide, maybe, if you have fur, which I actually don't. Why do I not have fur? Okay, let's get the Ward Stones instead. Like, these are pretty fucking good as well, right? They give you LE, bleed, and movement speed. So with this, you should usually have like your movement speed basically capped already. Or maybe not. Well, I'm a Necro, I guess I'm a slow boy. What else is there even? And also I think I sold some like movement boots of haste for some reason. Oops. I mean, I could put this somewhere, or I could just like smack the crystal, oops, into everything for now. Like these emeralds rather, not crystals, emeralds. They were like pretty good to like use early on because they are super common and 8 stats each is pretty good early. Pretty nice value at this point. Okay, what else can I do? I could do like a bigger fireball, right? I can flint core bolt. I could also get enchanted flint for my Skelly boys. Level 20. If I wanna go with like Chaos Scuddies, right, then we're gonna go like double Riftstone. But I don't have the weapon yet, so can't do that yet. Okay, I think I still need to support my Scuddies for a little bit longer, so I'm gonna use a Flint Core Bolts as well to actually deal damage on my own, and not just the pets doing all the damage yet. Grand Theft of Astakarn 6, yeah, it's all the games that come out tomorrow. All the games of tomorrow. In one ginormous game, yep, basically. Stealth necklaces for a ring. Actually, this ring is just like Caged Souls suffix is really, really good. We're not giving up that one.
Have you found good work there? But that's the warden's defeat is. So you before.
And I could still like hand in a quest though, real quick. Let's do that. White Mire. I like PoE1, LE, but you also like D2R and PD2. Fangs of Astakarn before 2030 confirmed. Yes, Fangs of Astakarn is confirmed for this year. 2026 is the year of the Fangs of Astakarn. Why is Xantai doing this to us? I don't know, man. Should go ask him. Okay, do I rather want 9 Aetherists or do I want like lots of other resistances? This might be better for now, honestly. Okay. Ah. Xantai isn't streaming lately. What do you think about another Xantai stream? Like another Xantai appearance on my stream? Would you rather have Xantai stream in his own stream, or would you have Xantai and me stream together some Astakarn content at some point? I guess like asking my own community that is a little biased, but...
The emissary warned me.
You would rather have Fangs yourself? True, fair. You can't have everything at once. Together for sure. Honestly, like last time I think when Xantai was like answering questions in chat rather, while I was free to play the game. I think that's like a good mix of what you can see on stream, because whenever Xantai was like doing the solo streams, it was a bit hard for him to show some stuff while also reading everything, right? Okay, we've got a movement ability here. That's why we're gonna go to Fangs of Astakarn. I mean, Forgotten Gods rather. Forgotten Astakarn. Real quick, but then we just go back and repair the bridge towards Act 2. Also, I still have these fabrics in my stash. What am I doing with those? Hand them to Jane, right? No, Constance? Yeah. Jane is the kid, never mind. Okay. Let's remove the Cult of the Request here. Don't need that. Go forth, my soon-to-be Chaos Scuddies, which are right now Aether Scuddies, but don't tell anybody. Wow. Okay, when are we getting Chaos Scuddies? There's a Harbinger's Blade, right? Oh shit. Could I have gotten a Harbinger Blade from you know which place if I got the key to you know which place? Maybe I could, right? I should try that, I mean, for sure. Isn't that the level 20 item?
Good, you're back.
Guten Abend, Rick Blamerive.
I wouldn't mind having it now then. Would I try the Dark West? What is that? Also, guten Abend, Mechanical Engineer. Thank you so much for 49 months. Welcome back. I appreciate the support. How's it going? Welcome back, welcome back. Salazar's blade. Actually, I'm not talking about Salazar's blade, but Salazar's blade would also be fine. Salazar's needs level 24, okay. In the Old West, like Old Western? Like with cowboys and stuff, or...? What am I talking about? What item am I talking about? That is a good question. Okay, spoiler time. Don't tell Zentai. I'm talking about this item right here. He deserves it for not having posted misadventures yet. So this item you can get from Harbingers. And I will get one soon. Whenever I meet a Harbinger. And what you saw there was the level 94 version, but I mean there are lower level versions of course as well. Oh no, whoops. I extorted him, whoops. Okay, let me try if I can get a key real quick. Maybe I'm lucky, right? Maybe I'm lucky. Activate streamer client now. Yes, please. Give me the key. Do I have access to all the item data? Maybe. Well, I don't have all the data, no. I only have data to whatever is on the whichever test version that we have. Right, so it's not all the data. Well, there were like 2 mobs here, what the fuck? There's another area about cultists here, right? I mean, I could have just gotten the key from Dirani, right? I'm an idiot. Actually didn't think about that when I killed him. Oops. Dirani could have lived for a little longer at least. And be useful for once. Okay, maybe we're getting a key here. No. Maybe down here. No. Unlucky. Kill the non-believer. Yeah, okay. Now we're probably gonna have to wait for a little longer here. And I have this quest on my log as well. Yikes. I don't really want to do this quest, but I guess I can show it. You only get the key when you don't have any interest in doing it, yeah. I mean, there's a guaranteed way to get it, right? You just don't kill the Rene and you instead extort the key from him. And then you can just visit the place and kill Salazar and... Well, at least you have a chance to get Salazar's blade, but maybe from the Harbingers in that area you could also get the Harbingers Dominator's blade. Right, maybe, if you're lucky. Okay, but as it stands, honestly, these are still pretty good because they rolled off the Flesh Shark suffix. Like, look at all those resistance cells. It's kind of crazy. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's continue on over here. That involves reading instead of randomly clicking through the dialogue. Imagine reading. Oh, this is the new Spectral War Maul, right? Well, it's not a new item, but it has a new modifier. Look at that Spectral Binding modifier. What the hell? Full lightning to wit conversion and 15% attack speed, even max attack speed. This is pretty good for, say, a like Vitality Promise Strike Ritualist, right? It's actually really good for that. And I mean, you can literally like start using it at level 20, right? So leveling with Vitality Promise Strikes definitely on the menu now as well. It's not gonna be pink, right away. It's gonna be pink once you get the medal, the Radok medal in like Act 5, 6. You can also play with Upheaval, yeah, if you want to. Playing a pet build, what the hell is happening? Yeah, welcome. Oh, maybe we can get Chaos Harbingers to spawn into the one, like, Chaos dungeon. Right where Naren Kur is. Maybe we can get some Dominators played there. But I'm not sure if there's any Harbingers that spawn there, actually. There's also, like, no Chaos Totem before Bloodgrove, right? I don't think there is. Apart from maybe like inside Salazar's dungeon, of course. Well, the Harbingers themselves are like old mobs, but they are getting a new monster frequent. Yo, Script Flipper, welcome, welcome. Glad you enjoyed the content, glad you enjoyed the game.
Good, you're back.
Also, Captain LMG, thanks so much for 9 months. Welcome back, welcome back. Appreciate the support. First Chaos Totem was either at Salazar's or right behind Kaiman's. Yeah. Yeah, like it's basically Bloodgrove, yeah. do I wanna... Is Mend Flesh any good, guys? They changed the AI on Mend Flesh at some point, didn't they? Or like they changed the animation or something? They changed something about it. I really never played Mend Flesh, actually. It's probably like actually the skill that I know the least about. How does Mend Flesh even work now? Oh, it has a heal over time component now. Restores % health per second. Pet builds, people leave finger. Huh. Oh, we can also get the Mr. Potato. Mr. Potato.
Keep your weapons.
Yeah, let's go back and report. So we can pick up the next quest.
Perfectly safe illusions.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Okay, so I wanna sell
you're back.
like not this probably actually. Or do I? Yeah. Yeah. Taskmasters of Blood. The of Blood is kind of terrible, but Taskmasters is nice for my studies. Ordered of Arcane Lore, sure. Okay. The Flesh Hulk. So my old one had pierce resistance and stun resistance. The new one has a lot more stun resistance and pierce resistance. So we're not selling this, we're actually equipping it. Sell all of that. So yeah, we don't need this stuff, right? I mean, this weapon is really good now, right? I just wanted to show it to you. Really good item. But of course not for this build, right? It's not gonna work on this build. We can put some ancient armor plating here and there, why not?
I do the best I can with what I've got.
Could make one fur. For one hide. And then put this one in the gloves for Wit and Bleeders. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I can make another anti-venom, right? No, not quite. I don't have enough scrap, what the hell? Okay then. Okay, now we just need to remove the runestone from the amulet. Or wardstone rather. You can now equip items with stat restrictions. Wait, what do you mean that? What do you mean by that? Also, I still didn't report. What the fuck, man? Level 150 as max level? No. Thanks of us, the current is gonna keep the max level at 100.
Well, you were Darius. We have to
There's
hit them hard
no
and
max
fast.
level increase happening. No sub notification. Wait, is there none? Was there none? There should be one on stream at least for you guys. I didn't hear it, but you should have heard it. Thanks so much for the 2 months, DS Enjoyer. Welcome back, welcome back. I do have to say that it's... The light in your room blinked. There was... Wait, what?
Keep your wet.
I don't know what's wrong with Streamlabs lately. Like, I have the, like, normal setup, right? Which worked since forever. But lately, the flippin' alert thingy, it doesn't... Like, I already, like, tried to reset it, like, 3 times or 4 times or 5 times even. And it keeps working for people that watch my stream. But I do not get... Like, you know, I also, like, see the volume bar, like, going up, right? But it's not actually, like... being sent to my headphones. I don't know why, but whenever I press the test button, I get it myself as well in my headphones. Like, it's so weird, man. I don't know what's going on there. Some weird magic. Oh, look at that. I can kill myself. Like, in-game at least. Rest in peace, mate. Make your dream come true, just kill yourself. Oh my god. Yeah. Crate has enabled my dream of being able to kill myself. Yep. In-game. Not even in Minecraft, but actually in Grim Dawn. Nice. Would it be a good idea to have max level beyond 100? I don't think so. Like, it would actually be a terrible idea, because it would need to have a total rebalance of basically the entire game. And I don't think anybody has enough, like, willpower left to do that in this engine. Hellion Crust in the Mines, that's a good point, I should get it. Definitely better than my current medal. Where are we going? Okay, let me get the waypoint real quick, and then we go back to Hellion's Crust. Exactly. There's gonna be like more skill points via rewards from quests, I assume, and there's gonna be like other ways to become more powerful, right? With fuck this engine. Poor engine. I mean, the engine is not that bad, right? I mean, Grim Dawn runs in it. But it's certainly a little inflexible. Just use Unreal Engine? I don't know about that. I mean, you can, sure. But I don't know if like Titan Quest 2 has less bugs than this one. You missed 1 hour of content? Well, good thing you can rewind the content. And you can rewatch it later. But yeah, welcome on the next. Where the hell is Hellion? The rat. Mr. Rat, where are you at? Hello? Did I randomly kill him and not notice? No, he's here. Here's the rat. They should buff the rat, like, what the fuck? He used to be scary at some point. So this thing gives you fire damage for your Hellhound and also OA. I mean, it's better than nothing, which my current medal gives me nothing for pets, so time to switch. The first hour was all super secret info, what we will never see ever again. Yes, 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 yes.
Goodbye for now.
All exclusive spoilers, never to be seen ever again. Unfortunately, I have to take out those parts of the VOD from the recording.
Put it to good use.
Any leaks? I didn't check my pipes yet. What is this little dragonkin? Is anybody still playing Dragonkin? Actually, I need to finish Dragonkin. I haven't fully finished it. I wanna see what the last, like, boss fight is like. The game lacks cutscenes? True. Grim Dawn honestly does lack some cutscenes. Like, how cool would it be to have some actual great cutscenes in this game? That would be pretty cool. Instead we get Annals of Arkovia to read ourselves. Oh. Romans NPCs? Yeah, true. Fuckable sluts when, right? Yep.
Ah, I've been expecting you, human.
Brian WKP, thanks so much for the sub. Welcome in. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the Bloomers. Grim Dawn just lacks cutscenes, voiceovers, character depth. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it like... Okay, like main character depth maybe, kinda. Yeah. But the character in this game is kind of like a nameless hero type character, right? Like, I kind of like that, actually. So, I don't know if the main character should play a prominent role in cutscenes, like it does, for example, in Dragonkin. Yo, Elderink, thanks so much for becoming a member as well. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much for the support. Welcome in. Notification does play for you. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they work. I just can't hear them myself, but I do see, like, you guys. Getting added to this channel and so on. Hello, Mr. Playtester. Mr. Baby Playtester. How's it going, man? You monster! You kill all my dead children, my dead skeletons. Maybe I should like actually use my move, or like my attack thingy unit to pull them out. Also, what is this energy regen? What am I doing? How is my energy regen that bad? How is this possible even? I mean, hopefully I get rid of the fireball soon, right? But, yeah, doing PoE. Betrayal board jail. Like a true Grim Dawn betrayer in jail with all the other betrayers. Makes sense, makes sense. Thawing of the Gilded Arcanum. do I pick up the Hellhound as well? Or do I just juice the Skellies more? Let's juice the Skellies a bit more here. Titan Quest 2 good. I think Titan Quest 2 is a fun game, yeah. Honestly. I mean, it's far from finished. And is it gonna be as good as like Titan Quest 1 or Grim Dawn? I don't know. I think it's fun though. I mean, for me it's more fun to play than Titan Quest 1 at least, but like Titan Quest 1 is also a very antiquated game in my opinion, and if I want to play like Titan Quest 1 but like an extra good, I'm just gonna play Grim Dawn instead, right? This is an updated version of the game. It is a internal playtest version of the game that I'm playing right now, yes. Trying some stuff for the new expansion. Not too many spoilers happening here though. Maybe a couple there and like on the left and the right, but overall not too many. What is next expansion? Well, hopefully tomorrow, but it might be later. I don't know yet. We all don't know yet. Nobody knows. The last thing Crate said was like the first half of 2026. So, like June. Maybe. Maybe in May, right? But then again, maybe later. We don't have a date yet, right? Who knows? Only Zentai knows, maybe. I don't think Zentai even knows himself, honestly. At this point. He still doesn't know, I think. Such a cheat. I don't know what you mean. I would never tease anybody about anything. Yeah, I mean, ultimately it's out when it's ready, right? It's ready when it's ready. I'm only presenting teasers that Crate themselves have written at some point. And their latest teaser was first half of this year. But I also don't know, like nobody knows. New expansion before GTA 6? Is GTA 6 like actually happening this year, or is it like cope again? It's ready when it's ready. Also devs, day one, emergency patch, yeah. Well, hopefully, I don't know, was there like an emergency patch with like Grim Dawn expansions? I don't think so even. Like, I feel like Grim Dawn expansions weren't like as terrible when it comes to like having to have emergency patches compared to, say, some other ARPGs out there. PoE 2 1.0 before GTA 6? No, that I don't know about. That might be asking for too much. Wild Color Skins, by the way, is getting +1 to all skills to Berserker. Interesting. Do I want to go with like double caged souls? I mean, double caged souls is like tons of points for Skellies, isn't it? 25 points Skellies. Pretty juiced. Pretty decently juiced, I would dare to say. Okay, we need to go back and sell real quick. Emergency patches are okay, shit happens. I mean, yeah, true.
Come see what's left of my wares.
As long as the game is actually good, like, eventually. Okay, this one has, like, another +3 to Skellies, holy. It's like, basically... Dude, imagine getting this suffix on Helion's Crest. Okay, when you don't know what to keep and what to sell as a pet build, right? You just sell everything and like write pets here. Then you can like look at your gear and just take whatever has like pet stats that you want back. Yo, Bouncing, welcome, welcome. I didn't plan to be absent from streaming for that long, to be fair, but... Here we are, and it's been like another 2 weeks again. Oh well. Unlucky.
Bring me back something.
Sometimes RL just... fucks you in the ass, pardon my English.
Well, the world damnation. Now that there are a few.
Anyway, what I do RL? I sometimes wonder too. Now I'm still like studying computer science, but I started like a job and like software development, like software engineering now as well.
I sensed
So,
turmoil
yeah.
within you. Farewell.
Basically a software engineer, but also still studying at the same time. Pretty much. Pretty much that's what I'm doing. No, finally. Okay, let's go back to Undercity. I found a job. Yeah, I mean, it's not like a proper full-time job yet, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, I've been sending out over, like, 50 applications. Or even more, I don't remember. It's kind of rough right now, for sure. It's, like, it is really fucking rough right now. Why not work for Crate? I would instantly, in a heartbeat, if they wouldn't require me to move to the US for that. It's not a game company where I'm working now, no. They do like... well, it's mostly like platform engineering. Let's say it like that. Infrastructure as code kind of stuff, mostly. Yeah, they're... I mean... that Crate doesn't really have an office. Most of them are like from the New England region, right? So like Massachusetts and so on. Technically it's England. Yeah, exactly, New England. But yeah. I would be able to live wherever I want inside the US, they told me, but they don't do contracts with like people from outside the US, unfortunately. For like some like legal reasons, which I can understand. Like it's a lot of effort to do like contracts with like different tax systems and so on. But yeah, moving to the US right now is like, I mean, I guess I could like live in like Ground Zero's basement. Somewhere in the Carolinas, but I don't know if I want to go to Trump country right now, to be fair. I mean, to be fair, like, yeah, generally, like, US work culture is pretty fucked compared to European work culture, but you do earn more, and I can't imagine a place, like, working at a place like Crate to have that terrible of a work culture. I mean, okay, I do see Zantai working on the weekend, like, quite a bit, but I mean, they're, like, all home officing anyway, and they're, like, not under the pressure of, like, any big, like, publisher, so it can't be as like crazy as with like some of the actual big studios. Earn more but have no health insurance. Yeah, that's a whole nother topic. I know, like, US is still a great place to live, and honestly, I mean, the people are, like, US is very culturally diverse, and there's tons of, like, awesome people in the US. I mean, I've met, like, a lot of awesome people as well, like, via my stream, and I've also known some others before. So I'm not, like, totally against moving to the US. Still, yeah. Like, right now, I feel like politics is at a point where it's hard to ignore, let's say it like that. It was like easier to ignore in the past. Do Titan Quest 2 pets not really look that good? Do they not? I don't know. I didn't like see and play them in-game yet. They have put out like a teaser, right? With the Automaton, the Core Dweller, the like Storm Orb Spirits thingies. What else is there? The War Banner. And what does Rogue even have? Does Rogue even have any? Rogue is gonna have a trap at least, right? Surely something? Maybe not. Look a little rough. Maybe they were like posting non-final product. We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna judge it whenever it's actually out. I'm of course gonna check out the next Titan Quest 2 patch and yeah, give my feedback on whatever I'm gonna be seeing there. Like, do you mean they look like rough visually in Titan Quest 2, or like they're gonna look rough mechanically, or I mean, maybe they're gonna be clunky, I don't know, we'll see, right? I don't know really at this point. Let's get some more scuddies. Like, Titan Quest 2 patches have been a little hit or miss in the past, to be fair, so far. Like, some of them were pretty good, some of them, yeah, a little bit too buggy. So I don't want to like judge whatever they're putting out too soon. Okay, this and that. I think I want to get like Witchblade next, probably. What do we have for pets? We have either crit damage down here, which is going to be great later, or we have... Hello, Shashishade, Fat Larry's, welcome in, guys. Does Mortal Trap benefit from attack speed or casting speed? It actually benefits from neither. They should have a fixed speed, actually. Maybe they are hitting faster sometimes because you're like resummoning them or something, but they should have a fixed speed. You die every few hours on farming totems. I have good characters, that's okay, but I think something is killing me from the floor. There's no one around, or maybe a curse. What do I do? How to defend? Are you standing on like 8th ground sometimes? for example? Is it like green aether ground that you're standing on? I mean, I assume you have all your resistances capped to 80%, right? But if you are standing on like green aether ground, you cannot resist that with aether resistance actually. Like aether ground just deals damage as a like fixed percentage of your HP. So you, literally the only way to resist that is to not stand inside it, or to have so much regen or healing capabilities that you out healed out. But usually that's not like the case.
See anything you like?
Does Force Wave benefit from attack or cast speed? I just copy pasting the same question, just like Force Wave is for people with no brain, so it requires no brain. I mean, actually it requires casting speed, of course, but it also doesn't require a brain, right? As we all know. Yo, Spectral Arbalest, look at this stat as well. It gets max casting speed on Spectral Binding too, 12%, what the hell? That's crazy. Yeah, stand in fire, DPS higher, right?
See you around.
Stand in 8th of fire, DPS higher.
Come, friend, right to business.
Red, bleed. I mean, red might be like bleeding pools, yeah, or vitality. Does field command make mortar traps attack faster? No, it does not. Same for guardians. The only way to make guardians attack faster is to have a specific skill modifier that gives you like attack speed to guardians. That's the only way. And the same would be true for mortar traps, but I think there is no item that does that. Up igen. Hello, hello. Thanks out tomorrow, hooray. I mean, hopefully a misadventure is out soon. TM? Now? No? Still not out? What the hell, dude? And if you see these kind of like pools that like are being left behind from enemies dying, like either Aether Cutter or Red Cutter, I mean, general advice would be to not stand inside them, ever. You're lurking since 8 AM for Grimace Adventure. Oh boy. Zentai is not the type of guy who posts at 8 AM, I feel like. Really not. Has he ever done that? Like an 8 time, maybe? Like his time? Certainly never on European time. Well, I'm playing on a... Well, if you read the full title, right, then you would also see that it says Fangs of Astakarn, like, playtest, like internal playtests, right? Which is what I'm playing on. But it's not the official Astakarn thing out. It's still more or less the same patch that I showed you guys last time when I was playing Grim Dawn. Yeah, I mean, like some small like changes here and there, but Nothing too major yet, and all the like actual new areas and so on, of course I am not gonna be able to show you yet. Maybe there's gonna be like some small like area spoiler stream at some point, right? Together with Zentai. Would be nice, would be nice. Is 1.3 pushed to public? No, not yet. I don't think so. I think since like around Easter or like the week before Easter, Crate has been like a little bit in limbo when it comes to Grim Dawn stuff. They were busy like doing some Farthest Frontier patch, I think, as well again, like 1.1 for Farthest Frontier, I think, released at some point. A couple of days ago or weeks ago. Always getting sidetracked. Maybe they also just need to like wait for some artists to like finish some stuff. So like whenever they have like some like partial projects, like some dependency basically they need to like wait on, they can't continue their Grim Dawn development and instead are like developing stuff for like Farthest Frontier or like another game. Yeah, Farthest Frontier is doing pretty decent, I would say. I mean, it's not, it doesn't have like the same like player numbers at the same time of people playing as Grim Dawn, but I mean, it's a city builder and not necessarily an ARPG, and I feel like RPG players play a lot more on average. But it has sold like really well as well. Like if you look at Steam charts, Farthest Frontier, right? They have like almost 4K, or like, okay, like around 3K peak. Up to like 3.7K, which is not that bad, honestly. City builder, yeah. Grim Dawn had like a small peak when 1.2 came out, right? And then like another small peak with 1.3 playtest up to like 5.7, almost 6K. Right now it's like chilling around like 3.5 to 4K again. But it's like, I mean, Lassie Pocus has like its season. And PoE 2, I mean PoE 1 has like a pretty successful season as well. How's Ellie doing, by the way? Ellie was at like 40K when the season launched, right? Now it's at like 10, 12, 13K. Oh shit, the Misadventure is actually out. Cool new Crude Misadventure we just saw. With lots of new interesting info about new areas and lore. But no release date yet. Soon to end. Soon to end. Ascended Fester Blaze, that would be actually pretty cool. Yeah, Fester Blaze is a nice set. Also, like Ascended Myrmidon, maybe. Or Ascended, what's it called? Like Stone something? There's like one blue one. So if next Misadventure is on May 18th, that must mean the DLC is June 18th? Surely, yeah, surely. Stonefather, yeah, that's the set I was thinking of. Exactly. Stone Daddy. Ascended Soiled Trousers. I mean, yeah, it's gonna happen, right? It has to.
I haven't been in I came upon.
There's no way there's not gonna be any Ascended Soiled Trousers, right? Like, no way. Ascended Diggers set? Do I think there was gonna be a dev stream before release? Yes. At least one more. Is the dev stream gonna be on my channel or on the official Crate channel? I don't know. Either or. Haven't kept up. Are all of our current characters / builds going to be playable day one? Yes. Yes. You can head into the new expansion with your current, like, maxed out endgame characters if you want to, right away on day one. There's no, like, resets in this game, unless you're playing the community seasons. But I mean, those aren't gonna happen, like, on day one. Will I be an NPC in Fangs? Well, I'm already an NPC in the game, right? I can really, like, kill myself in-game. But yeah, there's gonna be more NPCs in the game. At least one more NPC in general in the game. Probably not with my name, but in general, yes. Fire support for Sigil of Consumption. You fucking love sets in RPGs. I actually don't, but they're okay. Max and Brusk and NPCs, bruh. Right, the hot redhead lady, yes. That's how I actually look like IRL. But like, when I stream, right, I have this this VTuber filter on. That's why I look the way I look right now. Yo, Ground Zero with the 62 months. Appreciate the support. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Still no dates? No. Still friend zoned. Still not even a date. That's a lot of pogs, yeah. Poggies. Okay, let's go back to... Wait, did I not put a fucking... Oh my god, I even blew it up, but I didn't put a portal right. What am I doing? Washed up. Turbo add mid pog, Jesus. Get your pog turbo now. Oh, you can just sub the channel instead, right? Instead of getting turbo. You'll need turbo 8s when you can get only 1/8. I mean, what? Madly as a mad staff-wielding monk. Madly the blind monk. Madly Sin the blind monk. Dude, imagine being able to have a monk class in this game by simply having an option in the options that allows you to not auto-equip weapons. Oh well. Who is Madly? Indeed, yeah. Who the fuck is Madly? Madly Lee. Okay, did your first playthrough reaching level 73 at the end of normal? Is that bad? I mean, there is no good or bad here. That sounds like a very thorough playthrough. So I would say that's good for your first time. So now you are ready to jump to the real game, which is ultimate difficulty. Or, well, maybe also just elite, but... To be fair, if you're like high level and you have good gear and you have good resistances, then you can skip elite and go right to ultimate, which is ultimately the ultimate game, the ultimate way to play the game. Do remember that you lose 50% of your resistances to the top row and 25% to the bottom row, except for physical, if you move from normal to ultimate. And elite is gonna make you only lose 25% to the top row. So, yeah. Just keep that in mind that you will need more resistances. Asia themed expansion with Monk Class 1. Yeah, maybe Grim Dawn 2, right? Maybe. So I got vulnerability if I need it. Do I want to push for manipulation or for Master of Death first? Or Soul Harvest? It's a little closer. 32 points for that.
Speak at last.
What can I get here? Blood of Drieg. And the Aspect of the Guardian. I mean, that's pretty helpful for resistances, isn't it? Yeah, maybe I go for that first. Let's go for that. Grim Dawn 2, lol. Yeah, maybe next decade, right? Maybe next decade. Yeah, if only they would actually like add another devotion, right? I guess we can be happy they're like adding some new enemy types, they're adding some new items, they're adding, well, a whole expansion with like tons of areas and like a new class which has shapeshifting, like shapeshifting tech is really nice. Season 9 tomorrow? Oh, we're skipping Season 8. Hoorah! The Whale's Witness. Wait, what? Huh. Season 8 when? Well, if Season 9 is tomorrow, then apparently Season 8 has to be out today, right? Crazy shit. Season 8 is out whenever Ground Zero opens the servers, right? Let's just keep calm and blame Ground Zero. Copy. Just kidding.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Briarthorn Shield. I mean, this is kind of cool for retail, right? It gives enemies more attack speed, so they attack you faster. And then you die faster. I mean, you retaliate faster. Thomas said Pyro. Holy. There's some juicy builds out there. Well, there's gonna be a like season 8 playtest basically at some point. Hopefully soon. Let's see. Which will also include some of the balance changes to the at least seasonal items. So if you are interested in like checking out the seasonal balance changes before Fangs of Asakarn, then yeah. There's gonna be some spoilers in there.
See you around.
Probably. Toma, Blender, Pyro. Sounds good to me. Okay, let's go back here. What's the worst exclusive skill in my opinion? Actually, good question. What is the worst exclusive skill in the game? Maybe some of the Inquisitor ones. Menhir's Bulwark. I mean, for softcore, it's, I guess, the worst, yeah. Oh yeah, Reckless Power is pretty fucking bad too. I agree. I don't think Reckless Power is that good. What makes Grim Dawn so good? It just has like tons of replayability, tons of build variety in my opinion. And the gameplay and the complexity of like creating builds, I think is like in a pretty good sweet spot between overly complex and too simple. The Cold Rune of Agorad can be cast at a target location. Well, it kinda can, but it has a very low range, like a very low cast range, right? And yeah, part of why there's like such good build diversity is because of the balance being, compared to most other RPGs at least, really, really good in my opinion. They do care about balance. It's not perfect, but it's decent. Why do I constantly make fun of pets, but I still play them a lot? I mean, sometimes I also don't like to use my brain, you know? And then I either play pets or Force Wave. Do I play MMOs? No. Not really. Like, no. Just no. Not just for the audience. I play them for like completionist's sake, I guess, in a way. To be fair, I did always like Scuddies because Scuddies are so squishy, they die a lot, and then you actually have to like play around the fact that they die a lot. and it's a bit more active, and it's not just unkillable Briarthorn Conjurer, which to be fair has gotten nerfed at least. Like unkillable Briarthorn Conjurer was pretty stupid a couple patches ago, but now that one at least is not as high DPS anymore as it used to be, on top of being like unkillable. Auto-Run's Rage is the worst exclusive. To be fair, Auto-Run's Rage I feel like would need to maybe give like maximum movement speed or something like that. Like some max speed I think would be fitting for Auto-Run's Rage. Like Auto-Run's Rage I think is like really good while leveling. But endgame it's maybe the worst, yeah. But like Reckless Power is also really fucking bad, right? I don't know which one is worse, Reckless Power or Auto-Run's Rage. The percent away is of course always nice. I mean, Auto-Run's Rage is good for like dot builds, right? It's good for internal trauma builds actually endgame. Or dot force wave, for example. Because you wanna fish for crits, so the OA is great. And it has like flat internal trauma. I think Reckless Power is still worse than Auto-Run's Rage actually. If Auto-Run's Rage had nothing but the OA, would it still be better than Reckless Power? Probably. What? I didn't get a Venom? What the fuck? How? Whoops. Let's go kill one more Manticore real quick. Force Wave is fun. Force Wave is fast and fun and requires no brain. If there was RR attached to it, I mean, that's not gonna be possible. Unless, well, flat RR could work, but no -%. It's just mechanically not possible because of, yeah, Grim Dawn engine things, I guess. If you're doing a pure Tactician build, Auto-Run's Rage versus Aura of Conviction. I mean, yeah, Aura of Conviction for sure. For sure. You yawn a lot while playing a Force Wave though. I mean, that's just your brain turning off because you don't need it.
So how could...
Okay, let's kill the amalgamation real quick. And then we hopefully are in a position to not die to Bolvar. And to start getting some of those Harbingers, Dominators blades. Which basically this build is gonna be all about.
I'll skip the Legion is split on
Legion is split on two fronts.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Also, how does this item look like? Basically, it gives you... Okay, you have like blind monk vibes. Cool. That looks cool. Oh yeah, we just set everything in the right pets in here. And then we cry because we didn't get anything. Or maybe we did. Motivating. Motivating prefix gives you slow resistance for pets. Interesting. Dominators of dire scales. Hold the phone. This is like double pet stats even. Houndmasters. Has attack speed. So that's kind of juicy. Yeah, sure. Let's use that. Let's try it. Is Ember Effigy as shite as it used to be, or even worse? Do I even have one? I didn't even get one. Well, this one, right? I mean... It has literally only the Thermite Mine mod. And it converts Chaos to Fire and Thermite Mine. It has a Hellfire Mine bonus. They need to remove the Hellfire Mine bonus, put like another skill on this on top, and then like give it another skill modifier for that other skill. Like, it could be so much better for sure. It's just like, what the fuck is this item? It's so bad. Anti-mage vibes, yeah. True. I think I'm gonna keep the Explorer's cover for now though, because of the Chaos Dress.
Iron well spent.
I mean, I could... Could also put like physical resistance reduction on it. Like on the Ember. There's like so many things they could do with Ember Effigy, to be fair. Like, I don't know why they're not doing anything at all. It's weird.
You safe out there? Let's see what I can do here.
Alright, we're the blind monk. I mean, we don't need any eyes if we have pets. Please ask the developers to increase explosion projectile range on Fire Strike as similar to PRM secondary project. Wait. Or Fire Wind Devils, since they're removed from the Cyclone set. That would be actually a good idea, yeah. For Ember Effigy. Fire Wind Devils. Would be nice. So basically you would run some kind of like fire aura elementalist with that item ish. Yeah, I can like at least put you into that direction. Did I kill enough eggs? Why do I not even have the quest? Did I not talk to the guy? Oh my god. Aye aye aye. Who is this washed up streamer?
These up.
What if I do it now? Shit.
These are.
I'm gonna have to reset the game because I already killed all the clusters, right? Or like almost all of them. But not all of them. Like, not enough. Okay. I wish annoying things like these would not be in the game anymore. Like, there is a way to fix this with like slightly different scripting, honestly. It would be kind of like annoying scripting because the engine is annoying, but could definitely be fixed. Oh well. Only played Bleed Conjurer, Bleed Barathon Conjurer, other pets better. Depends what you mean by better. I mean, I'd still say like physical Bleed Conjurer Briarthorn is pretty easy to like get going and it's pretty tanky. But damage wise, yes, they are definitely like better pets. Especially now, like Briarthorn is not as not quite as good as it used to be as well. Like it's still fine, but it's slightly nerfed compared to a couple of little patches ago. But I'm not really like playing Chaos pets yet. But Chaos Cabalist ultimately is one of the strongest pet builds right now. And I do want to highlight like a new way of leveling that build coming with Fangs of Astakarn once I finally get the fucking weapon. Maybe the weapon is even gonna be good for endgame, who knows?
Good, you're back.
I am appalled. I come here for true chat builds. What is this bad nonsense, Madik?
Thank you so much for the 17 months, Xenonic. Welcome back, welcome back. What's this pet nonsense? Well... Well. There is a new item though, that looks really, really juicy that I want to check out. This game needs like a suicide pet build. Well, there is an item in the community leagues that basically makes you able to play like suicide dogs, suicide hellhounds. How bad do you think resistances are gonna be affected by the new mod, like the new mode? Not at all actually. They will, like, Ascendant mode is gonna have the same resistance penalty as Ultimate. The Ascendant mode is gonna be hard for different reasons than resistance penalties. Like there's a new endgame difficulty coming with Fangs of Astakarn, right? Called Ascendant. Which is harder than Ultimate. But it shares a playthrough with Ultimate, so it's kind of like a veteran mode for Ultimate. But then again, it's also way more than just veteran. It adds like some new mechanics and stuff. Yeah, like the scaling that Ascendant has is basically similar scaling to what the like what is it now, like SR maybe like 25 or 30 would have now in ultimate difficulty. So you have the ultimate difficult skating and then like the SR skating on top of that. I need more pet resistances, right? Like, what is going on here? Pikes. Yeah, Pikes does some decent content, I think. I don't know, I don't really watch Pikes that much. But people apparently love his content. Seems very, very chill. Very, like noob friendly to play along, so. But I've never like, I mean, I've watched like 1 or 2 videos of him at some point. I've never watched him. Does he live stream? Even? I've never seen him live stream. Oh, you watch his playthrough videos when you can't sleep, chill voice. That's fair, that's fair. His voice is very chill. Like, he seems very chill. Like, also, I guess everybody who hates me turning the camera is gonna flock to him for not turning the camera, right? I'm too ADHD to not turn my camera. Oh, he's from Straya. Interesting, yeah. I mean, his English is also like probably a lot better than mine. Him being a native speaker and me being a scuffed speaker. Maybe we should do some like German Grim Dawn content at some point. I wonder if that will be any good. I mean, there's lots of German gamers in general, to be fair. There's many big German channels. You're German, but so absolutely English pilled on the internet. Every big German creator sounds absolutely weird to you. Yeah, I mostly agree. Like, not all, but like 90%. Same for me, yeah, for sure. Literally able to understand you better than most US streamers. Well, I'm happy to hear that, because sometimes I have like some people in my YouTube comments saying like, you should go learn how to speak English first before making videos and stuff like that. I'm like, what? Like, how is it that bad? I mean, sure, like, different accents can be, like, hard to understand for some people. But I mean, and to be fair, there's also, like, some accents that I have, like, a lot of trouble understanding as well. So I can see that happening the other way around, for sure. And sometimes I tend to maybe talk, like, a little bit too fast and then, like, talk a little gibberish, but generally, I would say I'm fine to understand. Hopefully. Oh well. Do you think developers would add item vaults for legendaries, or at least a list to complete like D2R Warlock update did? I don't think they're planning on doing that yet. But who knows, maybe they're gonna do that like post-launch. I don't think it's gonna happen for launch of Astakarn, definitely not. But if they have like enough people requesting it, maybe, right? Alemannisch German says hi. Okay, no, yeah. I also struggle understanding certain German speakers when they speak German, indeed. Or like whatever version of German they're speaking. There's just like some very weird accents out there. Deep southern US accent. Yeah, it's probably the hardest for me as well, if I had to pick one. I feel like some like Welsh or Scottish or Irish accents can also be kind of hard to understand. Like there's some accents from the Isles that are certainly very hard to understand for me as well. Like I don't even know if they are like Scottish accents or if just like some Midlands, some weird accent like somewhere between London and Glasgow, from some coast, maybe, I don't know. There's some weird ones out there for sure that I have some struggle, like that I'm struggling with. Reap Spirit, but like this one doesn't even have any pet stuff, right? It's not really for pet Reap Spirit anyway. 15% chance to extend duration by 1 second of Arcane Will. This last line, which is getting added with Fangs of Huskarn, it's like a huge buff for this gun, honestly. Because you can, in theory, have like permanent Arcane Will, right? Renekton is French. I mean, your family is French, Canadian, on your dad's side, and you still can't understand any of them. Yeah, like this with the Wakekeeper set. That is certainly a build. I think so too. Pack Mentality. Pack Mentality is 28% damage to all pets? What the fuck? Huh. Crazy. Let's just do this a little bit quicker here. Do I want this one? I mean, it's 1% less away. It would be skill points to Hellhound. And skeletons at the same time. Goddess Ring. Can be good, this one isn't. Anyway, yeah, like this gun is pretty interesting. It's getting a lot more interesting next patch, like next expansion rather. Of course not for this build though. Call, motherfucker.
There was much ice. My scouts have reported back.
Okay, what's my Chaos Rust like? My Chaos Rust is 18%. That is not a lot.
Just the person. There are two other.
Just the person I'm looking for to die to the upcoming boss here.
The one you.
Okay, we are a Necromancer, so we only have one choice. We can't go with Kaiman's Cox. That's fine though.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
The other rifle? The fire one? Actually I don't know, maybe. Okay, here's Harbinger number 1. He did not drop anything. Unlucky. I wonder what the drop chance is. Like, it might be not that easy to get the item I want, actually. Maybe there will have to be some farming. To be fair, there's like 2 or 3 totems, right, in Bloodgrove, or like around Bloodgrove, so if we don't get a blade right away, we can just farm the totems, it's fine. $200 caster rifles, that's a little weird. Yeah, I mean there's some like 200 like non-caster rifles too, right? But there are certainly like some one-handed caster pistols and two-handed caster rifles, which is a little bit weird. I think some that try to be like grenado caster weapons, I think those are fine. They kinda still make sense because like demolitionist is kind of like a gun caster in a way, but... Hey, yo Marcus, how you doing, man? Long time no see. How's it going? How's it going? Working on my my postdoc for Grim Dawn. I see you're still big on the Foxy mode game. Back to finishing master's degree, so back to watching streams. Okay, wait, so you were like working in between and you had like no time to watch streams, and now back to uni, you have time to watch streams again? Nice, nice. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I'm kind of like trying to tackle all at once. Like working, not full time, then streaming and my degree as well on top. It'll be fine. It will be fine. And even playing a pet build, like, yeah. Already like so washed up and exhausted from doing everything at once that I have to play a pet build. I have to like let the pets do the work in the game, at least for me. You know? Now I can finally understand pet player, right? Like after a long day of work, I'm not having time to just chill and play games or just stream and do that stuff, right? You need somebody else to carry you. Okay, are we getting the right item yet? No, unlucky. We also really didn't spawn any harbingers from this totem, did we? There was like 0 harbingers. Man. Unlucky. Okay, where's Bolvar? Is Bolvar here? No. Bolvar is gonna like... If he hits me with his volley, I'm like insta-dead, right? I have 18% chaos res. And barely like 4k life. Like his gun is gonna hurt way too much. 10,000% the reason why you play pet builds. Ah shit, here's Bolvar. Oh shit. Pets, what are you doing? Attack him. Attack him, pets. Okay, easy. Imagine pet builds not being OP. What do I even go for next? Do I get the flat RR from Bismill's command for now? Maybe. Wait, what do Chaos Pets go for? They go for Dying God ultimately, right? Go for Dying God. Okay, I could like get Bismir's Bonds and then after that like remove Raven again. It's probably not too bad. And then of course like work towards Dying God. Which means I need like more blues. I have 0 blues right now. So Hound, question mark, is just HP for pets. Panther would be like all damage and crit in a way, and that's pretty good. What else is good for blue? I mean just Eel and Satyr's God, I guess. I think for now we can go for Bismir's Bonds, then maybe like remove Raven again, and then like get all the blue stuff. Work towards Dying God. Power's pistols are another item that tries to be caster, even though... I mean, not quite. Sure, they are good for Doombolt. But Bloodsworn Repeater can also be great for Dark Blaze as a secondary weapon, actually. I don't know why it has like Bone Chilling Cry, Chaos Resist Reduction on top of it as well. Seems a little weird to me, and also like a little uninspired to me. Like some of the Asakarn modifiers and items are great and all, and some of them are a little uninspired. I'm not sure if Zentai is like making those because he thinks it's a good idea to have uninspired items in the game, or he just puts them in the game so they exist as like an easy entry point for players that are kind of new to the game. As like an obvious upgrade kind of thing. But then again, they aren't really upgrades compared to other items that you could get instead. It's kind of like bait upgrades, I don't know. The best build is dual wield and doom button left click. Ah. Well. I guess. I guess they are more caster oriented. I mean, obviously they are. Oh well. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, the Doombolt part can stay as it is, right? But it could have something else that's more interesting than 8% chaos resistance reduction to Bone Chilling Cry, right? Like, that part is... It could be something... Almost anything else could be more interesting, I feel like. Hey, you got a new ring, Gorger ring. But yeah, not for this build. It could be like, at least something like Chaos Onslaught or like Chaos RF as well, right? Or Chaos Cadence. Or Chaos Cadence with like a chance to reduce the cooldown of Doombolt on Cadence hit and stuff like that, you know? Like there's things that can exist that aren't just make this one ability that has like 5 billion Chaos Resistance reduction anyway have like 5 more Chaos Resistance reduction. Well, rant over. I don't even have to go here. Why am I going here? Or like 20 Chaos Cadence items? Well, yeah, but is there a Chaos Cadence one-handed pistol that has a chance to reduce the cooldown of Doombolt? You know, it's at least... and there's like 5 billion items giving like generic minus resistance to already having... like already a skill that has the same type of resistance reduction anyway, right? So... I don't know. Or make it like support Chaos Raven or Chaos War... wait, what? Chaos Wolf, right, maybe? Maybe. So you're like a... at least a Raven when you're Doombolting. Which, wait, you could still maybe be, maybe it's still worth it even. I'm not sure. Probably not worth the points. Why Chaos Raven is a damn pistol? I mean, why not? You already have like caster guns in the game anyway, right? But yeah, I guess that was your point earlier. You just wanted a like good chaos leveling alternative for Dark Blaze Pyro. Honestly, fair, yeah. Like, is there a single like Chaos Fire Strike pistol for leveling? No, right? Like, what do you play? You can't play shit. I mean, you can level as fire and then convert to chaos later because you kind of share some of the devotions, but still a little scuffed. Witch Stalker. Great weapon, yeah. Can't wait for Woke Witch Stalker. Awakened Witch Stalker. One-handed Blitz melee. What do you mean? You can like play Global Hungering Blade. Megapr showed us. Fuck off. That's actually not bad. What do you mean? At least like the new version is. The first iteration, okay, was not the best maybe. Grundle, Plith, Vitality, Decay, Death Knight, let's go. That has to be a good build, right? Surely. To be fair, yeah, you just play Reaper. Because why would you play a Soldier? Like, almost ever at this point, I feel like. Dude, Soldier went to like, from like Zentai's favorite mastery to like, literal garbage tier, I feel like. Always has been. I mean, when it comes to like damage, I guess Oathkeeper like almost always outperformed Soldier. Sure. At least for softcore, there was like always... There were like rarely any use cases for Soldier really. But if you're hardcore, Soldier was very solid for a very long time. Like, it wasn't really bad. But the last couple patches, I feel like it's generally become like rather worse. So yeah, I was earlier talking about how something like Autoron's Rage, in my opinion, needs like thematic max speed, like maybe max attack speed, maybe max casting speed, maybe max movement speed, maybe even all three of them. What is softcore? Yeah, imagine playing softcore. And Zentai did buff armor and did buff block, right? But they're still just like not that great. The weapon pool skills are kinda, compared to something like Smite or even Shattering Smash or the Nightblade weapon pool skills. Like they are fine, but they're just a little bit worse than most others, right? And then what else was there? Force Wave. I mean, Force Wave is great if you have no brain, but otherwise, like for actual pure endgame, for min-max endgame stuff, Force Wave is like meh. Like it's okay, but not great. Blade Arc. I think endgame Blade Arc is like a little bit better actually than Force Wave, but is it like top tier? Meh. Cadence. Cadence, I feel like has 5 billion mechanics that just nerf itself. Yeah, physical Blade Arc is like pure damage wise, probably one of the best, right? Also, why am I not using this? Hello? Use your Spectral Crown, please. And the Witch's Effigy actually has a lot of pet bonuses, I just realized. Not even that bad from the quest. I keep my Isaac spoilers for a little longer. The Flesh Hulk suffix is really good. Tyrant's Step. Aspect the Guardian. Yeah, I'm actually going there now. That's gonna be nice to have in a second. Okay, for the rest, I don't want to look at stuff. Actually, this is a pet pair of boots, right? Okay. Wraithbound? Nah. We're gonna use a different weapon in a second anyway. If I finally get it. If it finally drops. Zarya's Pendant. I mean... Okay. It's not as insane for this class as it is for Conjurer, of course, but still nice. Still usable. What is this 100% annoying ADHD chat option that some idiots misuse to make all others listeners' lives miserable? Is there a way I can kick their balls really hard? Okay. Welcome in, Onion Baron. Welcome in. I think you might be a little behind on the live stream. I think we had those a little earlier. Heal Up Blade Arc has no flat damage part of it on it outside of some bleed damage, and huge weapon damage make it super customizable for most damage types. I mean, it does have flat damage on the second part of the skill, but I mean, you just convert it. Cadence makes most weapon pool skill investment bad. Yeah, I mean, there's some weapon pool skills that have like positive synergy with Cadence if you're dual wielding, right? Because you can get like some charges I think quicker unless they patched that. I don't know. But like when you want your weapon pool skills to deal damage, then like Cadence is pretty much always bad. For Cadence, it's just like the other way around, right? You use your weapon pool skills to juice Cadence, not the other way around. Which is what you usually do. Like, usually you play it the other way around, like you use your default attack replacer to juice your weapon pool skills, kinda, and... But with Cadence, like, kinda the other way around. Okay, aspect.
Let me clear your mind of
Aspect.
regrets.
Yeah, I'm not like into that Cadence game either anymore. I used to also know actually like which weapon pool skill would give you like 2 charges because of the animation they do, but I do not remember right now. I am gonna use the new Chaos like scepter dagger rather whenever I find it, but I still haven't gotten a harbinger to drop it. Hopefully soon. Developers used to watch my stream to understand the game. I don't know about that, but I certainly enjoyed watching some of my streams and like the PvP tournaments, for example. I know that for sure. To be fair, that is true. Like, the Fangs of Aztekar expansion has been partially inspired by our community work, for sure. 100%. It would be wrong to deny that. Wait, did I miss another? No. I already did the totem in here, right? I have to reset after Carols and get some more totems. Farm some more totems, I guess. Give us Kraken. I feel like having Kraken mandatory for 2-hand is more like a nerf for 2-hand than it is a like a buff for 2-hand. Because it always like limits your devotion page a bit more. Okay, not a single Harbinger blade, what the hell, man? Not even the wrong one. Okay, let's go reset this. And farm Blood Grove again for totems. Hopefully we have lots of Harbingers spawning. What the fuck is this? Oh. Snooze Day pistols. I mean Juice Day. Oh no, it's a Bolvar. It's a wild Bolvar. Dude, I just realized like how few Harbingers there are. Maybe I go into the Chaos Rift actually. Maybe that's the play. Usually, I feel like the last time I went to this Chaos Rift, without, like, or for another reason that is, like, for a different reason than getting the Stone of Mogdrogan to actually spawn Mogdrogan must have been like in 2019 or maybe actually even later, like even earlier, in 2017 maybe. Like the last time I went in here willingly without just going here for the Stone of Mogdrogan must have been like in 2017. So now I'm going here hoping that I'll find more Harbingers, but probably I'll end up like just finding Obsidian Defilers, right? So...
Viximblem.
Oh yeah, we have that one enabled as well. Some of the Grim Dawn AI voiceovers are available again. Oh shit. Always grind reputation here on season start. Yeah, good night, Marcus. Good night, good night, good night. The Salazar's Harbinger codifies a Harbinger. I've been wondering that too, but I don't think so. I don't think he drops anything, because he's like a pet, and like pets usually don't drop anything. Okay, I don't think there's like any Harbingers down here actually. This was like kinda bad as well.
Going to bed? It's been late already. I'ma do the cha-cha to the bed capper.
You're bad, Gandalf. Hello, hello. Did you cha-cha to the bed? Alright, Basila. Take care, Kakadu lover. Please feed the Kakadoos some juicy fruits. Yeah, Grier's Mill is maybe a better spot. The spot is awful. This is maybe good for like the rings? Maybe? Or if there's some items dropping from the obsidian guys, maybe? 11 mammoth sewers every season. Listening to Lonely Moon. Dude, they buffed the aspect of the Guardian Fizras again, by the way. Did you guys see that? Actually kind of crazy values. It's Giga for retail. 76% Fizz rest on Drieg Eleanor. Just got the brain, how's it going? Yeah, I suspected as much, like... Some of the retail builds are probably gonna, like, benefit the most, but I mean, any tanky... like melee occultist is gonna benefit as well. How do you even play Drieg Eleanor? It's like judgment for some AoE, right? Because you have like some judgment return mod and also the Heart of Fire, whatever it's called. Heart of Wrath. Then obviously you just have RF as a filler, right? And I mean that's it, I guess. I mean, yeah, like, I mean, having 76% fizz res is still nice, but it's certainly worse than it was in the past, because so much damage is like a non-physical damage nowadays. That even though like armor, for example, got buffed, like armor got buffed, but it kind of is as bad as before, or maybe even worse, because just physical damage in general is not as great and but like not as important anymore. So something like max res is actually a lot more desirable now, right? Oh yeah, Drixivali for damage, just spam Drixivali, makes sense. Such a weird build, like you have a fucking two-handed melee sword looking awesome. You have an ability to like suck in all enemies around you into melee range, and then you use an eye projectile that you could cast at range anyway, while being a retaliation build. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh well. I should go to Griver's Mill, right? Not to this side. Just like still hoping for a totem here. Oh, there's a totem over there. Totem. You had 84% fizz res and 16% overcap in the season. But that was also like before the big fizz res nukes, I think, right? And of course, like with corruptions and so on. I am really looking forward to the next playtest patch, because then hopefully finally we're gonna get some proper info for like the new Ascendant modifiers and items. Not a single Harbinger, eh? Unlucky. Unlucky, I guess. Okay, let's check the mill. Maybe the mill has some Harbingers that drop some items. Dega. Is there gonna be an Ascended Dega? Like a Woke Dega set, maybe? I mean, there's kind of like another pair of items that you can use, right? Which isn't Dega in the next expansion. What? No, this doesn't even respawn. Maybe it doesn't respawn because I already did the quest. And this one didn't spawn any Harbingers either, what the fuck? Never lucky, baby rage. Why am I not using Mark of the Traveler here? Hello, am I drunk? Dude, where are my Harbingers at? To be fair, my very first build I made in Forgotten Gods, with which I killed Kala, is also a Dega set Sentinel. Because Dega was like so easy to get, right? And it was like retail, but also you could kite. Kinda perfect for Kala. Yeah, see you around, Shazba. Good night, good night. I will never get your name right, I'm sorry. Okay, I will keep this ring for a little longer. Taskmasters. Gloves? Dominator's gloves? Okay, this ring is like too good not to use, right? The void touch prefix is kind of terrible, but I mean the rest is pretty nice. Mighty, yeah, the mighty has to go. And then we put like a
Iron well spent.
soul shard here, I guess, for now. And you can hand some quests as well.
I am told I can. When the Legion was forced to abandon the I've already Inquisitor.
To be fair, I think I played it back then with the... Like, Center of the Three has like its own set, like its own shield as well. And I'm pretty sure I played like Dega with like Bramblevine shield or whatever it was called. Simply because I didn't want to like spam my Drixie, I was just like kiting. So it was more like poison retail, which was very weird. But I mean, I don't know, it was good enough to like kill color at least. At least for hardcore back then. And I mean, it wasn't the fastest, but I mean, I didn't really care about that too much either. Just like nice and safe. Okay, Harbingers. Any Harbingers at home here? The Darkvale Gate, maybe? Hello, please? Crimson Briar Band. Why does Crimson Briar not have bonuses to Briarthorn? What the fuck? Why is it Infernal Breath? What? Makes no sense. It's like a bleeding ring, right? It has bleeding damage for pets. Why does it have Infernal Breath on a bleeding damage ring for pets? What? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Like, simply thematically, it makes no sense to me. I don't even care if it's like for other reasons. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be like great for min-maxing anyway, but it's a blue ring. To be fair, some blue rings can be good. I don't think this one is that good. There's like not a single Harbinger anywhere to be seen here, right? Okay, maybe we try the Tomb of Korvac instead. Maybe that has like a better Harbinger density. Because there's like literally not a single Harbinger anywhere to be seen here. I didn't know like Harbingers are that rare actually. That's a little scuffed when it comes to like early accessibility of this build, maybe. Oh, there's one here. But I don't think he has... No, he didn't wield any Harbinger's item either. Unlucky. I mean, some MIs normal are like really a pain to get, not gonna lie. Always forget the camera can rotate in Grundom. It is arguably one of my favorite features about the game, to be fair. Salazar. I mean, I should have gotten a key, right? Should have tried to get a key. Or I just gotten the key from Lyreni. Not a single Harbinger spawn here either, what the hell, man. I mean, my pets are... Oh. Never mind, there it is. Just get it. Just complain until you get it, right? Okay, so this item right here does the following. 5 billion conversions, and yeah. It does stuff, it gives you stuff. And now the cool thing, right? Okay, let's check this out in a place where we can actually see stuff. The camera is fixed, the world rotates. That's probably true, actually. Okay. So this item. Can I unsummon them? Okay, so usually when you summon skeletons, right, like with this item, for example, or like any item, you have, you know, like warriors, archers, like the big dudes, the mages, or like these tank guys, or maybe maybe you don't even get one because RNG. Hello? Classic. Yeah, like maybe you don't even get one, right? Okay, anyway, so if you use this item, first of all, like all of them are gonna die and respawn. So you have like fire vitality damage converted to chaos, and then also like physical and vitality damage converted to chaos globally. Now you might think like, why the fuck fire damage? Well, it doesn't show you fire damage in here. Well, the thing is, does it actually like show you all pets here? No, it doesn't, right? It only like shows you the basic bitch ass warrior. And to check out like the other pets, you have to go into Grim Tools. Hello? Alright, you have to go to Grim Tools, go to the settings, select show all pet attributes and skills. Well, then like put some points in raise skeletons, for example. Then you can like scroll down to like see the basic attacks from like the basic pet. Then you can press tab to show the other skeletons. So like this one, for example, is the crossbowman, right? With the death ball ability, which deals like also pierce vitality damage. So like this one deals piercing damage, which the first one didn't. Then if you tab once again, now you see the mages, right? These mages, they have these fire shards, which do deal fire damage. Which is why this item has like fire to chaos conversion. So it converts like these fire shards, at least the flat fire damage to chaos, right? Burn damage cannot be converted. And then if you tab once more, you see like the stats from the big tanky guys, right? Which have like these missiles, which deal vitality damage, like an aura that deals damage and so on, so right. Okay, anyway, so now we know why there is fire to chaos conversion of that item, because the mages actually deal fire damage. And what else? Well, if you try to summon skeletons now, right? So there's 3 mages this time. Was I lucky spawning mages? There's 6 mages now. What the hell is going on? There's 9 mages? 8 mages rather? There's no way, right? So what this item basically also does, which is also a hidden stat, is it changes the way, like what kind of skeletons you're spawning. It basically replaces all skeletons, no matter what they are, with mages. So you always have mages. And now if you use their attacks, they will use like chaos attacks, of course, right? So if you want just chaos mage skeleton army, you play this weapon. Yes, yes.
I sense
Pretty cool.
turmoil within you.
And for those like Crucible or SR min-maxer nerds out there, or like, well, I mean, not for you guys, but like those people would already know, right? That mages are on average the highest DPS skeleton
What troubles you?
that you can spawn. So this item should be pretty good, because not only does it convert your damage to like just chaos, like streamline your damage and so on, but also like literally spawns the best skeleton on average. Not only does it do that though, it also converts your familiar, right? So now you have a Chaos Raven on top of that. Which has some Chaos projectiles, I guess. I feel like they look a little weird right now, but
What troubles you?
little Timmy is ecstatic. Yeah. This is another item made for little Timmy. But hey, I mean, it's still pretty cool, I guess. How does the... I do agree, like, this item has like too many things all in one, but... And the pistol has like 8% chaos resistance reduction to flippin' bone chilling cry instead. Anyway. Pretty cool item. Definitely like changes the visual of your pet army quite substantially. And yeah, makes Chaos Skeletons a thing pretty much once you get this item, and no longer do you have to wait until getting like this full like set up that you had before, or like that you had to get before. I mean, the setup might be still better for endgame, or wait, I'm not sure. Maybe you still play like this weapon together with the set, right? Or like not set, was it a set even? Like the other like endgame legendary item setup, whatever there is like in the top 20 as well. I mean, for weapon you have to play this, right? Like this is just too insane. Like 6 mages or 9 mages, whatever, is just too insane. And I don't know why it like gives you another like plus 100% chaos damage on top. Like this should be probably removed, honestly. Like it gives you another like 100% free chaos damage as well on top for like no reason. Even though like chaos mages are already like broken as hell, I feel like. So yeah, who knows if that's gonna stay or not, but I don't mind the idea itself. Like I think it's pretty cool that we have like plenty like ways to, you know, like have items in the game that like influence your the spawn chance of like different skeletons and so on. Like that's pretty cool, I think. How much is the flat damage for the burb? Let me see real quick. Too easy to obtain. For how powerful it is, maybe. So the flat to the burb is 50. That's also quite a lot, right? At least it sounds like quite a lot to me. Do affixes even matter on this item? Well, you can get like pet affixes, I think, on top. I'm pretty sure there's at least one with pets. I think suffix at least can have pet stats if I remember correctly. I mean, to be fair, there are some other like super juiced items as well that you can get kind of early, but this is definitely like on the top end of like super juiced items you can just get like in Act 3. Or I don't know if you can get it in Salazar. If you can get it in Salazar Dungeon, then it would be like even earlier and like very, very early. Like way too fucking early. I should probably like tick veteran now at this point. Right. because it's not gonna matter anymore if I'm playing on normal or veteran at this point. Make it only drop from Bastion of Chaos. They could have done something like that, yeah. But the Harbinger down there already has another monster frequent, right? Which is like nowhere near as powerful as this one, I feel like. But it does have an item. Veteran still a scam. You can play Ultimate Veteran instead. Ascendant mode, that's gonna be no longer just a scam. Standard Veteran, I don't know. I mean, you can tick it once you're like strong enough to kill everything easily anyway. Before that point, it's not really worth it. So it didn't really change that much. Apart from, well, if you just like playing Veteran, then you can play Veteran, right? I mean, there's nothing... There's no right or wrong way to play the game, ultimately. But if you want to be, like, time, XP, and loot efficient, then... Veteran is really only worth it once you... To be fair, I think Veteran might have made it a little bit easier for me to, like, get this weapon. Because Veteran does increase the amount of, like, heroes that can spawn, right? And if you spawn, like, for example, say more Harbinger heroes, maybe, then I would have gotten this weapon maybe a little bit easier. Do the chests spawn mini ambush events? They don't, like, just like that. They do in Ascendant mode, though. Well, not all, but, like, some of them. And I think also with the altar, you can enable them even in non-ascendant mode. Like the altar of ascension, I'm pretty sure can enable almost all, but not quite all, ascendant mode, like mechanics basically in non-ascendant mode as well. But you will have to get to the Altar of Ascension first, which means you'd have to get to... Like, you have to get your character physically to the Fangs of Astakarn content. Which means, well, it starts after Fort Icon, right? Like, we know that already. You have to go to Fort Icon, then do, like, however much of the content that you have to do to get up to the altar, and then you can activate... your, like, chest ambushes there. Yeah. But maybe it's gonna be also a little different when on actual release, who knows, right? Who knows? To be fair, for leveling, sometimes the mages are... Okay, like their ranged attack, like their meteor attack is really nice. But sometimes they are a little slow compared to like the melee skeletons, I feel like. But I mean, damage is gonna be absolutely ridiculous against like any kind of boss going forward now. Like Lucius, for example, is just gonna like die in like literally 1 second probably. The AoE clear might be a tiny bit slower at first, yeah. I couldn't see that. Weapon swap? Weapon swap on a pet build? Especially with skeletons, where you have to like resummon all skeletons? Don't know about that.
Good. You betrayed the sights.
Okay, I kind of want to do Lucius real quick. Then I gotta go sleep. Let's go do Lucius. Cut him quick. Heal him quickly. Do it. I mean, pets while leveling, they're always like crazy safe and good, and for single target very, very nice. But the AoE clear's always a little... Well, it never feels like you have control over your AoE clear properly, right? Because pets either lag behind a bit or they do some random shit. It's not like a good like AoE throw once ability, like Cocktail for example, or stuff like... Holy shit, don't light it up, please. I mean, yeah, he died, for sure. I have only 9% Aether, whoops. Okay, yeah, next stream I definitely have to fix my Aether and Chaos Rest a little bit. Like, this is not gonna be good for Logorian or like Act 5 and 6, really. But I mean, there's no more Locksmere in Plains of Strife, so... I mean, there's never been a Locksmere in normal, but there's no more Locksmere, neither in normal, nor in elite, nor in ultimate, right? He is gone from Plains of Strife. Locksmere lives in Port Velbury now, where he's actually even more fucking annoying. Another reason to not play Port Velbury, right? Port Legbury, exactly. Wee. Oh, I should grab, like, vulnerability next. Right, vulnerability is the one that has Chaos RR, yes it does. Which means the flesh warp chest is actually good, right? Because flesh warp chest, I believe, has +3 to vulnerability. Too bad I didn't get one with any... like pet stuff yet. Pet stats. Ah, there's one maybe. Nature's Bound. I mean, Vigorous of Nature's Bound is a lot of HP though, right? Double HP. I would lose Dominators of Dire Scales. I mean, this also gives me Chaos Stress. That is good. You'll see you around, Unpickable Veggie. Take care, take care. Thanks for watching. Hang on, I could like play Symbol of Solar, right? As a spell to cast for additional resistance reduction. Do I have any though? I don't think so. Nope. Ah, I should have used this one, right? Bindings of Bismuth. What am I doing with like flipping ancient armor plating? Tamers, dog tamers. Freeze resistance. Ah. Okay. Dog tamers affix. I was only gonna kill Lucius, right? Fuck. Now I'm in the Necropolis. But now I have to be like efficient with my pathing, so I can't like just stop here. Okay, let's go back to sell some stuff real quick.
Come see what's left of my wares.
This was the dog tamers, right? Of the wild, but I mean it's not as wild as this one. This one is super wild. Spirit Cannon Cactable. Nah, okay.
Come see what's left of my wares. See you around.
Okay, let me keep this item and then put Bindings of Bismuth instead for the pet stuff. Cool, cool, cool. What do I put here? I kind of want to like put a runestone here, right? But I mean, until then, let's just put this. And yeah, we go to the Black Sepulchre. Sepulchre? How do you pronounce this again? It's like some... oh shit. Sepulka. Oh yeah, right. Not sure, but okay. Sepulka. Sepulcher. Okay, this is just walking simulator at this point. You just walk around, enjoy the scenery. Click on some loot. Click on some... blueprints. Click on some totems. Use some teleports to move around quicker. Can't die to shit mobs anyway. Click on this, hello. Boss is just gonna die while I loot items. Okay, sounds good. Now it's some more bondage happening here, right? Bonds of Bismuel. Seems good. Some chaos damage aura here. Kinda helpful to be fair. Yeah, I mean, that's cool, right? Maybe even like put more points here. Like it's an aura, like giving chaos and fire damage. Like flat damage, which both, like fire gets converted to chaos for the skellies. Huh, might be better to max out than like flipping Blood of the Reek for now, but I do need Blood of the Reek for chaos. I mean poison rest at least. Yeah. Yeah, so this blade here, right? Harbinger's Dominator's Blade gives you Chaos Raven, which is a little hard to see in the middle of everything. Chaos Raven. Chaos Raven. With like Chaos projectiles and stuff. Then it gives you Chaos Skeletons, but not only does it give you Chaos Skeletons, it also changes all skeletons to, you guessed it right, always spawn mages. So you have only mages with chaos projectiles. Pretty cool, right? You can like use Chaos Headhunt of course as well, right? You can like chill there and be like present and use his Hellfire aura. Blight Fiend, I would say is... you can one-point it if you want to, but otherwise I don't think you even need this. You could probably like, skip it. You can just stand there and tank a bit if you want. Doesn't really do much otherwise for this build. Well, it's this item, right? It has like a hidden modifier basically that like not only converts the chaos, the skeletons to chaos, but it also changes the way the skeletons are spawned from like their usual randomness to only mages. Yes. Lich Crusader only spawns Giga Juiced melee skeletons in Season 8? Maybe. It might or might not do something like that, yes.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Anyway, so this stuff is pretty cool, right? We're gonna continue this build next stream, probably. We got all the way to 2 of the Watchers. Just gotta kill the Gussie, and I have no skill for this. That's unfortunate. Got like a 1-point doom board. Actually, no, I have Curse of Frailty, right? What am I doing? I should use Curse of Frailty anyway.
Turmoil within you.
Because,
Safe journey.
I mean, yeah, it has Chaos Resistance Reduction. And we are Chaos Scuddy boys now. Let's put like all these pets over here maybe. And then like Curse here. Or here. Something like that. 6 streams here next month. Well, hopefully sooner than that. Oh, this one has 3 points of Lightning Strike too. I wonder like how much you can juice like the Raven to actually for this. Ah, interesting, interesting. Okay, thanks so much for watching guys. I'll see you around on the next one.